Hello? Who is this?
Hey, it's Mika. How's it going? This is my third podcast, I think. That is if they even count as podcast. I don't really think they do. It's basically me just talking about shit, but like, whatever. Um, I've got nothing better to do with my life, literally. Like, it's 2 4 2:42 in the morning right now, and I'm recording a podcast. Because, like I said, I got literally nothing better to do. But, anyway, this is about what would have happened in Scream 6 if Sidney was included. It's actually honestly a bit of a different story, and I think it would have been really cool. So we're going to go into detail on it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the first thing we have is Sidney Prescott in Scream 6, basically a breakdown. So her first appearance in Scream 6 would have occurred after Dr. Stone's death. Who in this version is watching Stab 2. We would have seen Tori Spelling reprising her role as movie Sidney, saying, "I can't believe I have to go through all of this again." It then cuts to Sidney dropping her three daughters, 10, 8 and 4 years old, off at school. The oldest is named Hannah. Sid learns about Ghostface in New York from a school mum and rushes home to pack. Sidney's husband, Mark Kincaid, now a sheriff, confronts her. It is easy to envision Patrick Dempsey's Mark asking, "You've spent the last 25 years running away from this stuff, and now you want to run towards it." Sidney replies, "I need to make sure it doesn't end up on our doorstep, because sooner or later it always does." Mark warns, "You keep running after this. Someday you're not going to come back." Man. If she took Mark and the kids safe in Scream 6 originally like they said, does that mean he's not a sheriff? Anyway, hopefully he's back in Scream 7. I really don't want him to be an opening kill, but I feel like he could, because Sidney's not going to get given a happy laugh, I just know that. Anyway, hinted at since Scream 2022, where only a baby stroller actually appeared, the Kincaid Prescotts were initially scripted to appear in the fifth film as well, in a short kitchen scene when Dewey, David Arquette, first calls Sid. Okay, that didn't happen? Wish it did. That would have been cool. Sidney arrives in New York after Annika's death and accompanies the gang to the shrine. In this version, a storage warehouse discovered by Kirby, not Gale. Wow. See, it's very, an amusing bit. Sidney and Gale are equally baffled by Kirby's FBI status. Billy Loomis's mask is on display here, luring Samantha towards it. Sid, and not Tara this time, asks what she's doing. In addition, the family conversation between Sam and Gale was initially a conversation between Sam and Sidney, with a focus on Sam's issues. Like abandonment issues, actually, with, anyway. The story then follows the group to the Central Park sequence where Tara, Mindy, and Chad try to find the killer among the people in the park, while Sam talks with Ghostface. They only stop when Chad asks, "Isn't this how Uncle Randy died?" The distraction leads to Ghostface being one step ahead of the heroes, with Sam and Sid stealing Bailey's cop car to try and save Gale instead of Tara this time. Oh, just to clarify, when I said while editing this, I just realised what it sounded like. When I said instead of Tara this time, I meant stealing the car with Sidney instead of stealing it with Tara, not going to save Tara. Going to save Gale, obviously. Okay, I'm not going to go through the entire bloody thing because that would take forever. Like, literally, there's a lot of information in there. Maybe in a longer video, or maybe I'll just leave it up to you guys, for you guys to read to yourself. I'll link in description to the website called Hello Sidney. But yeah, just gonna give you, I guess, a brief overview on what I think is most important. As you can see here, it says the Kirby is stabbed by Ethan with Charlie's knife and ambiguously left for dead again, as Kirby is not seen or referenced again after this point in the script. So is she gonna die if Sidney was still in there? But anyway, Sidney arrives at the last minute to drop the TV that killed Stumacher on Ethan's head, saying, "Second time I've done that, if you can believe it, works every time." The ending includes Sam tossing Billy's old mask into a wet gutter and following Tara and Sidney into the light. I just want to take a quick moment to pay my respects to my boy Ethan. What the Fuck, man. Oh, no, I'm joking. Anyway, yeah, depressing. Really, really depressing. Alright, enough talk. I look terrible. Anyway, enough talking about that. Let's just get on with the video. Alright, so here are some major alternate plot points from Scream 6. Interesting picture there, by the way. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway. Okay, completely off topic, but Ghostface in the car looks like a bloody scene from Spider-Man. I had to say that, I'm sorry. Again, back on with the video. So, Sidney's presence was not the only major change in the original script for Scream 6. In this version of the script, the aged Ghostface masks do not factor into the story. There are no Easter eggs left at each crime scene for Bailey and Kirby to trace. Or to trace Ghostface's plan, my bad. In the warehouse shrine, the killer's original masks are on display altogether. Only there, when Samantha is drawn to her father's mask, is it mentioned that the mask is withered and cracked grey now instead of white. Alright, now I find this quite interesting that the cat and mouse bodega scene was actually the result of cutting an action-packed sequence that referenced one of the most unnerving scenes in Scream 2 when Sid and Hallie are kidnapped and trapped in a cop car. After Sam and Tara run into the bodega, they escape out the back door and flag down a taxi cab. Ghostface attacks the sisters through the back window and also stabs the cab driver. The car is T-boned by a truck and they crash upside down the middle of Manhattan. Sounds like a very expensive sequence, which may explain the longer bodega sequence taking its place. That's what the picture was. Pretty cool if you ask me. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, this looks like a scene from Spider-Man. It's just my opinion, alright? Looks like a bloody scene from Spider-Man. Alright? And also, well, why copy Scream 2 when you can copy Spider-Man, if you know what I mean? Now, another thing I would have loved to see was Joel Jones, or Joel, as my favourite cameraman, returning as Gail's producer. She asked him to investigate the rumours about Samantha being the killer on Reddit. And I love the lines he would have had. He responds, "This is you getting involved with murders again. We need to do what I did at Windsor and just piece the fuck out." After calling Gail to supply her with the original post about Samantha being the killer. Joel escapes from LaGuardia Airport with a callback farewell. Good luck surviving your movie or whatever the fuck it's about this time. Joel out. Man, I love that. Maybe I shouldn't be swearing. I feel like the video might get, blocked or something, but, whatever.
Now me, I'm gonna do what any rational human being would do, which is get the fuck out of here.
First of all, he wasn't gutted. I made that up. His throat was slashed.
What do you... Yo, gutted, slashed, the guy ain't in the union no more.
Alright, so Kevin Williamson's major unused idea from the original Scream 4 involved the killer Jill Roberts surviving. Now, this concept was later used in his TV show, The Following. And Leonardo Liberato's character, Quinn, would have been shot superficially in the head, not in the centre. When she comes back for one last scare, she is tased by Tara and left unconscious. As Sam is about to finish her off, Tara makes a surprising request, saying she wants her to live. I want her to suffer. Please. Now this would have been really cool to see what would have happened in Scream 7. He looks like a picture of Quinn in jail, which I think is pretty cool. Personally, I like Quinn as a Ghostface. I think she's pretty cool, so this would have been really cool to see this happen. Plus, a Ghostface would have survived. Come on, man. Why, bro? Seriously. Why can't we get this? That'd be awesome. I wouldn't care who it is as long as one Ghostface survived. But yeah, look. I guess it'd be cool to see. But this proves that Jill's body was twitching after she got shot in the heart, which proves that there was a chance that she could have survived like Kevin Williamson wanted her to. But yeah, anyway, this would have been really cool. Kind of bummed out it didn't happen, but hey, cool to know that this is what would have happened if Sidney came back. Why didn't they bloody pay her off, god damn it? Yeah, anyway, it's the comeback. So basically it's just saying Neve Campbell is gonna reprise her iconic role of Sidney Prescott in Scream 7. Love that to come back. She even said, and I quote, "I'm really grateful that the studio heard me when I talked about pay discrepancy. It feels nice to have put out into the world and have been listened to." or put that out, or whatever. I can't. It's too late. And here's a picture of, I think it's supposed to be Sidney and Kincaid with, yeah, that looks like Patrick Dempsey. Just doesn't look like Sidney, that's all. With their family. That's pretty cool. Just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Alright, so really quickly here it just says what to expect of Scream 7. So we're just going to briefly go over that. So Kevin Williamson, who I guess directed the original Scream 2 and Scream 4, is set to direct the script of Scream 7. And Campbell expressed her excitement, stating Kevin Williamson is going to do a phenomenal job. This is his baby and he deserves it. If she's saying that, I have high hopes. Not going to set my expectations too high, obviously. Did I just say whatever. Anyway, reflecting on her return, Campbell shared, the fan support has been overwhelming and it feels incredible to be back. She emphasised the importance of fan connection, noting how their enthusiasm played a role in her decision to return. Seeing the love and support from the fans made me realise how special this franchise is to so many people. Fans are eagerly awaiting more details about Scream 7, including the cast lineup and plot specifics. While the full cast is yet to be confirmed, Campbell's return has reignited enthusiasm for the franchise.
Yeah, man.
Not that it really matters, but I just didn't put the hood on because it's like 100 degrees in my room. But like too cold when I take the jumper off, and then too hot when I put the robes over the jumper. But yeah, anyway. Just wanted to mention that. Shit, that was awesome. Anyway, I should probably stop swearing. It's gonna be cut out if I remember. Anyway, so that's really cool, and I am really excited. I'll leave a link to the website in the description. Because it's called hellosydney.com, but I'm just gonna leave a link to this exact site. This exact page on the website, so you can find it. Maybe I'll do another video where I really go into full detail and talk about literally everything. It's quite a long thing, so yeah. But yeah, I'll do a longer one too. But what I recommend doing is just reading it for yourself, so you can pick up on this. Yeah. Credit to our sister Pam, by the way, for linking this website. I got it from her video. I went in a bit more detail, but yeah, I'll leave a link to her channel too. Please go check that out because it was originally her idea. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess this was more of a proper podcast because it was a bit longer, but it was me mainly just talking shit again. But yeah, peace.